Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have a quick Yule holiday message for everyone. As we begin to close out the new year, this is messages looking forward into what will be happening in 2025, the overview for the collective, and just some messages that you need to know. So I will be flipping the tarot cards, and then I have two oracle cards here, and then I am going to pull an extra card as well, like a little oracle card towards the end here for like a little bonus message. So here we go. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Two of Cups. How beautiful is this? We also have friendship. Now is the time to seek the company of like-minded people and share the joy of camaraderie. And that's exactly what is the Three of Cups right here. And then we have faith. Keeping the faith is important to attract what you want. Stay in the right vibration. From what I'm seeing here, many of you will, 2025 is going to be a banner year of making new friends and moving forward in life. Like onto positive things. I see many of you are going to be forming new friendships, joining with soul groups. Many of you will be finding love, which is really beautiful. And I get the sense like through these like-minded groups that you will be finding, you know, some of you, the love of your life. But it's very important to remember to have faith as we are moving into this new year. Please just keep this in mind. You've got to keep the faith. There's going to be ups and downs in 2025, but you have to stay focused and you have to believe and have faith in yourself and have faith in love and have faith in that there is, I don't know why it's like the song that where they're singing, you have a friend in me. That song is totally coming into my head. Like that could be like a theme song for somebody for this coming year, where like even when you're having hard times, that you have people who are supporting you. Do not be afraid to venture out. And this is very spiritual in nature. And this is leaving rocky, negative things behind, where it's been rough and you are moving into more positive things. Many of you could be moving across an ocean or crossing a body of water, moving into a new city, a new town, which will require going over a bridge or something. And that's very symbolic. We are crossing over a bridge. We are transitioning. We are making a new life for ourselves. We're starting anew. And it's a very spiritual in nature. We're going within. It's a very spiritual, like spiritual sojourns could be really important. Journeys like this, especially journeys within, are going to be really the focus of the coming year. And lots of parties and celebrations. Do take part in those. Antisocial behavior is no longer going to be acceptable. It's not going to bring you happiness. It's not going to bring you joy. Put down the phone and actually interact with a human being. Don't sit there and rely on this kind of stuff instead of just texting. And I know there are certain generations who like, why do you call people? You should just text. It's like, I'm sorry, but texting is very misinterpreted many of the times. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me where I'm sending a text to someone and they interpret it wrong or they think that you're pissed off or something when you're really not. Texts are bullshit, okay? And, picking up a phone and actually hearing someone's voice is so much different and so much better. So I feel like that you need to do this more and stop relying on text messages. I think, honestly, it's to the point now where it's like, I'm just like tired of it. I think it's very tacky. Especially in certain situations, don't do that. Just quipping, like, and honestly, I feel like people hide and they're very coward. It's a cowardly thing to do. It's okay, like if you're like sending a quick text, like, are you available for a call right now? But you know what? If somebody can't pick up the phone, just leave a voice message and they'll call you back. There's no reason to be afraid to communicate with somebody. And I feel like in 2025, it's going to be a much more social focus and people are going to be coming together more, and friendships and beautiful bonds are like actually interacting with people is going to become the focus, and it's going to become imperative if we are to change things. And if you truly want a different life, if you truly want to improve it, you have to make an effort. No one is going to do that for you. You have to do it yourself. Period. You can't hide behind other people. You can't let them be advocates and talk for you. Only you can express what you are feeling. And staying true to your truth and saying what you need to is going to become very vital. And you don't have to be angry or bitchy, when you do this. But if you're expressing your truth and someone can't respect it and they don't even validate you or acknowledge your feelings, then I think that's a big message from the universe. It's time to heave ho. It's time to move on, because you know what? There are people who will love you and appreciate you and care about you elsewhere. Those people are no longer going to be, like a part of, like, they're not, you guys have outlived your lessons, and it's time to move on. In this case, you just don't dump somebody from one little thing, or like one little disagreement. Okay. And I want to say that too. I know there's a lot of people who are very petty out there like this. You can't do that. It's like if somebody is repeatedly hurting you and they're repeatedly like letting you down and they're lying or constantly, then that makes sense, right? But if you're getting bitchy and you're so overly critical and you totally are really hard on people, and I'm saying this because this is Virgo energy right here, where it's like extraordinarily, it can be really harsh, really nitpicky, and just straight up plain old mean. That's not going to work. Okay. It's time to move away from this and move towards this. You see what I'm saying? All the, hiding away from everything and not accepting people and being overly critical of people and being mean and cruel and backstabby and shit talky, blah, 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 blah. All that crap, all that negativity. It's time to move away from that. And as you can see, once you move away from it, you shift your perspective, you shift your world. There is love here. Okay, so I'm going to read you these messages right here before I do the last card here. So with the friendship card, this is both of these cards are absolutely beautiful. For empaths or individuals who feel a strong connection to the divine, forming new connections with people can sometimes be challenging. However, this card serves as a clear indication that kindred souls exist, and it's time to either nurture existing connections or forge new ones. This card carries the subtle energy of the joy that comes from being surrounded by the right people. It encourages you to cherish and celebrate the bonds of friendship that bring light and positivity into your world. So there you go. And the additional meanings here are: call your friend, get together, new connections with kindred souls, collaboration, and joy. There's a need to focus on the good things in life in 2025. It was very interesting. So I was having a conversation with Ciara, and I was asking her, about her generation. I'm like, I don't get it. What's with the bullshit negativity and all the antisocial behavior, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like asking some questions about this. And she's like, I think that people believe that things always have to be hard and that it can never be a different way. And I'm like, well, that's just not true. It's all in how you approach an obstacle. She's like, I think everybody has this view that everything is hard. And so they don't even want to try. They don't even want to do it. They want to give it up. They're just like, they want to quit. They just want to, pout and bitch and whine about it and, not do anything about it. And I'm like, well, that's really unfortunate, because you should be viewing obstacles in your life as opportunities and not something that is going to hold you back. It is a challenge, and without challenges in our life, then how the hell are we ever going to know what we're made of, or how are we going to grow? You have got to surmount these and look at them face on and just, you've got this. You have the power to overcome those obstacles. You can't quit on yourself. You have to have faith. So with the have faith card, at times, manifesting certain outcomes may come effortlessly, while other times it requires patience and perseverance. This card serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining unwavering faith in your goals and aspirations. See, how perfect is this? Trust that situations, people, or career opportunities will manifest when the timing is right. Additionally, this card encourages you not to lose hope, even when faced with challenges. Stay steadfast in your belief that better days are ahead, and continue to persevere towards your dreams with optimism and determination. Remember, every setback is an opportunity for growth. What did I just say? And with faith and resilience, you will overcome any obstacles that come your way. Additional meanings are: don't give up. Things will turn out better than expected. Being on the right path and having patience. See, that's the key, patience. People just want to give up. They're spoiled, I think. And they just, think that they get whatever they want whenever they want it. And that's just not reality. We have to work very hard sometimes, and we must persevere in order to achieve certain things in our lives. And it's good for us because we actually learn from the obstacle and we become a strong, powerful, it's deeply, deeply spiritual. It's like a spiritual awakening when this happens. So acknowledge that and know that you have people and loved ones around you who will be there for you through thick and thin, through this time. You don't have to go it alone. Oh my God. And we have heart-centered with masculine energy. And let's see what else we got here. There's definitely a masculine coming into somebody's life here. And we have balance. Hey, what's up? That's the Two of Cups right there. It's that balance of masculine and feminine. This is the key for those who are definitely looking for more love in their life. And when I say love, I don't mean just physical love, you know, like romantic love. I mean love, period. Okay? Any kind, from a friend, from family. There needs to be balance here. There needs to be equal give and take. It takes two to tango. I can't stand it when people are constantly like, here's part of what's balance, like to really make a relationship work, any kind, whether this is a familial, a platonic, a lover, doesn't matter. You must learn how to listen. If you cannot validate and understand and acknowledge someone's feelings when they are trying to express themselves, that is the biggest form of disrespect as far as I'm concerned that you can do. It is so rude and it's cruel and it's mean and it makes it so the person isn't seen. You have got to be vocal, you have got to communicate, and you have to say, and you got to communicate openly and really be honest and listen to each other. You have to do that in order to move past obstacles or whatever. So with balance, this says, now is the time to find balance in many areas of your life. Work, finances, and relationships in particular. Certain people and situations need your attention. Alchemy is at work. You may find yourself juggling many different aspects of life at this time, balancing, mixing, and matching this with that until things fall into place and feel right. You may need to try several approaches before you settle on what feels right for you. Balance your inner self with your outer self, and you will reach your goals quicker. But work will be required to make that happen. And a lot of people, they don't want to do the work. And it's really sad because if they just did the work, they would have amazing things in their life, okay? So it says, the affirmation is, I live my life in balance. All my expectations are met with ease. And so for the masculine energy card, it says, a card of power, opinions, and forceful masculine energy that may represent a man you know or an aspect of yourself that needs nurturing and gentle attention. Take time to consider the feelings of others before you make any decisions at this time. Be mindful of others before actioning any plans. You may need to change something about yourself, be it your behavior, thoughts, or your expectations of others. Be gentler on yourself and others. Be still. Listen. Wow. Consider. Hear. Respect. There you go. What was I just saying? I love it when this happens. So the affirmation is, I am in touch with my masculine side, but I do not allow it to harden me. So yes, for all of those out there who think to be a masculine, like to touch with masculine energy, or be like, if you are a male, that you have to be an asshole and really pushy and domineering or something to be masculine. That's just not true. Kindness speaks volumes. And for a man to be gentle and kind and loving is such a strength. And it is such an asset. It by no means that he's not masculine. It means he is incredibly masculine because he is comforting. He is comforted. He's comfortable with love. He's comfortable with that inner, just being in touch with his feelings and knowing who he is. And he puts others at ease when they're around him. And he makes a safe environment, a loving environment for women. He doesn't put them down. He doesn't call them names. He doesn't think he's better than, her. He is gentle and accepting and open and listens and hears. And if a man does not treat you like this, ladies, heave ho, okay? And if you're a masculine who's into males, if another man does not treat you right, heave ho. Time to move on, because guess what? There's somebody better out there who will respect you, who will love you, who will listen, who will see you, okay? It hurts so much when people don't see you and they only want to see what they want to see and project their insecurities and their crap onto you. That isn't right, okay? Don't do it. If you're one of those people and you're hearing this is a message from your guides, the gods, universe, I don't care what you want to call it, to stop it now. Because if you want to have happiness and joy in your life in 2025, you got to cut that shit, okay? All right, guys, so that is it. That is this message. I want to thank you for all your support this year. I truly appreciate it. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. If you want to find my information, if you want to check out my website, my Patreon, all the information for that is in the drop-down box below. Thank you for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.